Welcome to the Old Boar Plays City Skylines. In this video, I'll be showing you how to finish out your custom map of a real location. This is a screenshot of the map actually working, and you can see that it's bare. I've purposely kept it bare because I want to do all the detailing in-game. That means I want to choose my trees and my assets for this map. I'm making it for me. And once I'm in-game, I'll be able to choose the theme, color correction, and all those things that I love to play around with. In this video, I'm basically just finishing out the map so that I can get playing. A lot of people use the map editor to do elaborate things with all kinds of assets. Once you save that map, you need those assets in order to play it. So I wanted to build this map vanilla in case others wanted to follow along with my game. I suggest you use Network Multitool. It really helps out. Also, if you're going to build your bridges, you need to build them at least 33 meters high in order for cruise ships and cargo ships to get underneath those. I also suggest that you build your bridges in straight sections. The map editor only allows you to use the one-way highway and the off-ramp, so you're a little bit limited on what kind of roads you're going to use. In my road menu that you see right now, I have mass transit DLC, but I shouldn't use those roads unless I want to limit my map to only those who have the mass transit DLC. So if you plop down any tree or anything you've subscribed to from the Steam Workshop in your map editor, you're limiting other players who either may not have access to that or who might not be able to afford the DLCs. Another thing is that if you're going to build your highways, you should put them 32 meters apart from each other. 32 meters is how far apart your connections are on a vanilla interchange. I'm using the parallel mode in multi-network tool to make sure that those roads are perfectly aligned with one another. So when you put in that first highway, go throughout all the way up to the point you want the highway to be. Make it perfect as best as you can, and then use the parallel tool to bring that other highway in beside it. Another mod I suggest if you're going to do this is move it. You want those bridge pillars to be even with each other. Once your bridge is built, you can move it, and then you can move those together. You can see that those two pillars there are not aligned to one another, and I just took move it. I held down Alt and I slipped those into place. When you're building your ship connections and your airport connections, you don't have to put those right up next to your cargo areas. You just need to stretch them close to them. If you have a cargo hub, or a passenger cruise line hub, or an airport, those will come into those hubs automatically. Another thing I learned about your air connection is that if you're going to put an air connection through, don't put it right over your airport, or your planes will spiral down in order to land. Keep it at a distance from your airport. I don't plan on doing any oil or forestry or industry in this game. I'm only adding the resource that I really need. I did add some ore and some oil and forestry for those who want to use this map. I'm using the transparency of the Overlay 2 mod in order to see where all these little farms are. I'm going to try my hand at a few rivers here. There are some features in the map, the real location, that have some lakes and rivers that come down from the mountains. I'm only doing it in 2 spots, and I'm just doing a few just to try my hand at those. You can actually place all of this in-game. I'm just taking a little bit of an area right below the river, getting the height, lowering it down to the sea level. And when I put in my water source, I'm dropping it almost down to nothing, 0.05. And as I see the water come in, I just kind of fill in the sides where it seems to spill over into my map. My plan is to really detail my coastal lines. I want to put in lots of little fishing points, and I want to really detail out the sides where all the coral reefs are. I want to use a lot of rock detailing. I actually want to use the tides mod so that when it's low tide, I get to see my coral reefs. So stay tuned to keep watching my new series on remote Japan. Thank you for watching The Old Boar Plays City Skylines. Take care now.